Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. This video for Thursday, February 16th, 2012, is sponsored by RealTick. All right, let's get right into it. We have a lot to discuss today. The market's reversing all of the losses from yesterday and actually moving higher. Take a look at what happened. Yesterday, we had that insane sell off where Apple just collapsed. And by the way, our members, we gave the alert yesterday morning to go short, and they rocked it. Literally put options over 100% gains. This morning, when Apple was selling off and at the lows of the day, we covered our first half and just stuck a break-even stop, and we'll ride it out like that. But again, amazing calls there. This is all proprietary technical analysis, folks. Stuff we come up with, master levels, cycle dates. If you're a member here, you get this. You get the calls. I encourage you all to just take a 7-day free trial. It's a free trial to the Research Center and the Intraday Stock Chat. All right, having said that, let's take a look at what happened today. The markets have just floated up on light volume, and again, early in the day, we inched down towards the double bottom from yesterday. That was defended, and since then, it's been up, up, and away. The market's floating up to the 50, small pullback to the 200, and then just breaking out, going all the way back to the pivot high from yesterday. Look at this beautiful double top short right there for an intraday scalp as it pulls back, and then once you pull back off of that, the market goes up, breaks through. Now, the high of the day is a beautiful thing, and this is why I love charts. If you don't look at charts, if you don't draw trend lines, you are a step or two or 20 behind the rest of the traders out there that use charts and trend lines. Why? Because that high of the day could easily have been found by taking the high of the day going back to Monday. Monday's high matches with Wednesday's high, connect it, and you get exactly Thursday's high. Imagine if you had that level and you just did another scalp short you there. I mean, even if you're just shorting 1,000 or 1,500 shares of the spiders, you're probably banking $300, $400 a pop here on the scalps on every scalp level. And again, just look at this: 50 moving average, 300. Double top from yesterday, 300. Another 300. I mean, you're almost up 900 to $1,000 just on 3 trades like that. And again, the accuracy and the ability here to make sure that you're profiting on 90% of your trades, that's what it's all about. All right? And if you're going to be a day trader and you're not making money 8 out of 10 times or 9 out of 10 times, there's something wrong there. You really should be if you know what you're doing. Okay, now I understand, people are new to it and they're getting their feet wet and so forth, and that's what we're here for. I will train you. You join the Research Center, the Intraday Stock Chat. I will train you how to do this, give you the methodology, the proprietary methodology that even hedge funds don't have, or any of these money managers out there. This stuff works better than all that. All right, in any case, guys, again, nice little slow fade here. The market's going into a sideways float with the 20 moving average sloping up. So in all fairness, I don't really look for this market to reverse any of these gains today. If anything, maybe a little bit of a downtick to that 20 moving average and then probably sideways or even back up a little bit into the close. It would be very surprising to me to see a big sell-off today. Now, we had good positive economic news this morning. That's part of the reason for the rally, as well as good, there's kind of this good feeling out about Greece and Europe right now. This just won't be shaken. Unless we get something shocking out of Europe, everyone kind of thinks it's all going to be okay. And if that's the case, that's the case. By the way, another swing trade short just triggered in the Research Center. Yesterday we did Apple. Today another large cap just triggered, and we're already in the money on that one. If you're not making these trades, folks, and you're trying to short the market and you don't know what you're doing, you're getting crushed. But because we have elite master levels, we'll make money on our shorts. It's that simple. Okay? So again, good job across the board, and that's another trade that just triggered. I can't divulge what it is, obviously, because you got to be a member here. So take that 7-day free trial to the Research Center. All right, markets again down ticking here, but again, volume is so light. Look at the volume over the last little few candles. There's nothing there, and this is a little bit more of a short squeeze. They coaxed more shorts in yesterday. They ripped it right up against them. But again, if you know your levels, you're just scalping your levels here on an intraday basis. If we go to the daily chart, we actually went to the 136 level, which was my next big level, and I want to show you where that comes from. See this mini pivot high right here? All right, before the little pivot high at 137.20, this pivot high, take that trend line, draw it across, and you get the exact high of the day. I gave this exact level out to my Research Center members, folks. That exact level. And I gave the 135.60 level, which was the high, the previous before yesterday's pullback. That was the previous high. I'm giving them every single level the market's going to before pullback. All right, again, right now the pullbacks are very, very minor. You got to be on your toes because you're only going to get one-day pullbacks at this point in this market. It's options X week, which means it's going to be a whipsaw week. You can see the whipsaw. How do you know this? Take a look at this. Look at since Monday, guys. Here's Monday. Down, up, down, and then up. Now, it's ultimately trending higher, but either way, it's been a whipsaw week because it's options expiration. We all know about options X, right? how the markets get whipped because of the institutions. The institutions want to whip you as a put holder and a call holder out of the market and try to take your money. So they're going to whip the markets much more during Options X week. And again, you can look at Apple Computer and what happened there. Apple, again, let's take a look here. I mean, look at the insane rally early in the week yesterday, and then the collapse, and now it's back to the positive side. Classic options expiration. My gut tells me, and I told my research center members this and intraday stock chat members yesterday this, Apple will close right around 500 because there's the most puts and calls with a strike price of 500 out there of anything, and institutions will maximize profits by doing that. Okay? And I know you think that's manipulation. Well, you know what it is. But frankly, it's legal manipulation. I mean, they're not getting prosecuted for it, so they can do it, and they might as well because they're making a crap load of money from that level. So again, it's not a coincidence to see Apple back to the 500 level. My guess again is, as of Friday's close, you will see Apple right around 500, give or take a dollar on either side. All right, now again, because we are smart here, we shorted Apple up in this range here yesterday and enjoyed the fall. And today, where did we take half off? Right here. That's awesome. That's a big profit. Put holders that took half off, literally 100 to 200% gains. Anyone who shorted the stocks, you still had $25 in your pocket on profits, and basically from yesterday to today. And again, all you do is you stick a break-even stop in, and if it gets stopped out break-even, who cares? You already made money on it, you know? So in any case, guys, good stuff there. Apple on an intraday basis, a little bit of bullish consolidation here as it's pulling back off this nice move up. Let's take a look at some other stuff. How's Goldman Sachs doing today? Goldman Sachs is continuing to hover here beautifully. You know, it's having a little bit of a positive day. Early gap down as the markets were obviously opening lower today, and then it just raced higher with the markets holding steady. A little choppy consolidation here above the 200 and the 50 moving averages as well. JP Morgan, let's see what that chart is showing us. Good bullish consolidation there too. Very nice. A big move up, and then sideways consolidation into the 20 moving average, multiple moving averages below. And the charts I'm seeing, folks, I really don't expect to sell off today. I mean, you're going to hold most likely near the highs, maybe a little down ticking here and there, but that's about it. Just based on how many, I mean, even if JPM comes down here, look at that support is huge and this support is huge. I mean, these levels are huge. Okay? And that's an intraday basis, obviously. So, I mean, you're just looking at a lot of intraday support there. Let's take a look at Exxon. Exxon's having a beautiful up day as well, up $1.35 on XOM. And right here, you can see just a monster move up constantly here. Beautiful move up. Take a look at Chevron. Chevron's another big player in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Also a great move up $1.21 there. Google was negative early, and it's just slightly positive today, up $1.40. But you can see it's still a good comeback. Right to the 200 moving average, pulled back into the 20, got a little bit of a bounce right there. And Amazon got downgraded this morning. Stock is still lower, but well off the lows here. Just down $5, was down $8-9 this morning when it opened. Traded as low as 175. I would have been interested on the daily chart if it had gotten down a little bit lower, but you want to see something crazy? You want to see something nuts? Look at that. Pivot low to pivot low. This is just like what I did on the spiders on an intraday at the beginning of the video. Connect the pivot lows. Look at the low today on Amazon on the daily chart. Exactly to that level. That's what you do here, folks. I mean, if you just know how to draw your trend lines, you will be making money left and right. It's that crazy. Really is. All right, let's take a look at some other things out there. Is there anything else that I want to bring to your attention? Uranium stocks are having a good day today. Very nice moves on uranium stocks today. They're hot. Let's take a look at the USO. USO's up 11 cents, still creeping towards this pivot high up here around $40, $39.85 to $40 on the USO. There'll be some resistance up there, although I wouldn't be surprised with the Iranian situation if it does go higher at some point. Scanning through to the GLD. GLD's down 19 cents today, although really a great rally off the lows. Dollar has fallen today pretty substantially, which has helped the markets. And again, you can see you had a big gap up on the dollar, and then this is the daily chart. See that big red candle? Because we opened up here and sold off all the way, and we're trading near the lows of the day. On an intraday basis, look at this. I mean, look at that sell-off right there and just sideways now, and light volume is helping prop this market up. Really is quite something. All right, guys, again, I got to get back to trading here. I encourage you to come take the 7-day free trial since the money keeps rolling in here at In the Money Stocks. Remember, swing traders, if you're a swing trader or investor, the Research Center is for you. If you're more into day trading, you want the constant intraday analysis, you want to see my charts, hear my trades, and so forth, then you got to be in the intraday stock chat. There's 7-day free trials for both, so choose one, choose both, whatever you want. Come here to InTheMoneyStocks.com, and of course, profit with us, the pros. Take care.